Hello and welcome back to my channel. Look, we're going to talk about Harold Holt today. Now, Harold Holt was the Prime Minister of Australia from 1966 until 1967. Now, he is the Prime Minister that went for a swim and disappeared. So I thought we'd have a look a little bit behind the scenes and find out a little bit about him. So he was born on the 5th of August in 1908 in Sydney. His parents were school teachers, and his parents divorced when he was 10. He attended Wesley College and studied law at the University of Melbourne, where he was admitted to the bar in 1931. In 1934, he ran for federal politics and lost, then tried state politics with the same results. It wasn't until 1935 when he stood as the United Australia Party for the seat of Fawkner, which he held until 1946, before changing to the seat of Higgins, which he held until his disappearance in 1967. In 1940, he enlisted in the 2nd Australian Imperial Force, where he served for 5 months before being recalled to Parliament. He became the Minister for Labour and National Service and Minister in charge of Scientific and Industrial Relations in both the Menzies and the Fadden United Australia Country Party coalition government. Under Menzies, Holt introduced the Child Endowment Scheme for second and subsequent children. He married Zara Fell in 1946 and adopted her 3 children. He introduced conscription for all males 18 plus in 1951, and that scheme stopped in 1959. He also, as Minister for Immigration, abolished the White Australia policy, which was which was a big thing back then. In 1956, he became the Leader of the House and the Treasurer in 1958. He dealt with the 1960 recession, and when Menzies retired in 1966, Holt took over. He visited the US to discuss Vietnam with President L.B. Johnson and adopted the slogan, "All the way with LBJ." 6,000 Aussie soldiers had been sent to Vietnam by the end of 1966, including the first conscripts. He introduced decimal currency on the 14th of February 1966. On the 14th of February 1966. So yes, we changed from pounds, shillings, pence to dollars and cents. While protests occurred over the war in Vietnam, he won an election with a 10-seat majority. On the 27th of May 1967, Holt held a referendum to change the Commonwealth Constitution. Full-blood Aborigines could be counted in the national census, and the federal government took responsibility for Aboriginal affairs. The end of 1967, his government was under attack for its handling of the Voyager disaster, VIP aircraft flights, and a proposal to break the nexus between the 2 federal houses of Parliament. On the 17th of December 1967, Harold Holt went for a swim. His body was never found, and he was pronounced dead on the 19th of December 1967. On the 22nd of December 1967, a memorial service was held, and President Johnson, Prince Charles, the UK Prime Minister Harold Wilson all attended. So it was a pretty big thing to have your Prime Minister disappear at a beach. So I've got the documents that the Prime Minister's copy of the report into his disappearance, which I'll look at, which I'll go through in my next video. But this was just to give you a bit overview of who Harold Holt was and why when people disappear, we say they've done a Harold Holt. And ironically, there is a swim centre. The Harold Holt Swim Centre exists in the memory of Harold Holt. Yes, Australians, we love our irony. So I hope you have a good day, night, whatever, and I hope you enjoyed part 1. And part 2 will be coming very soon with all the official documents that has been held in the National Archives that was sent to Parliament. I'll catch you soon.